All right, welcome on in for a special mid-season episode of OCFC Extra. I'm play-by-play commentator and media director Robert Kerr. Happy to be joined halfway through a very successful first half of the season by Mitch Gatsky.
Cheers, Rob. It's been pleasurable indeed. First 5-0 start for the club in club history. We've got club president Dom Troya joining us for a special guest spot.
I didn't want to miss it.
Well, talk to us a little bit about the special feeling around the club.
It's just everyone getting along, everyone getting work done. Sorry, I'm new to this. Is this on? No, it's just good feelings, good vibes. We got great guys on the team, which helps a lot. Good helpers, good staff.
Does it feel a little bit different knowing that we have the team to succeed? It's just a matter of executing game in, game out now?
Yeah, a lot of it's strategy and game management because I think we have the right tools, and the depth we have this year is, I think, further than we've had. So it's nice to be able to interchange guys with the same level, if not better, to come off the bench. So, and everyone playing their role and getting along has been great. So
only 2 home games remaining. Tell us a little bit about those and then how things are going to be different on the road, and give supporters a rallying cry to come on out and support the boys around the state of Michigan.
Next game's Flint next Saturday. I saw they just won too, so another team that hasn't lost a game yet. So we'll take that challenge. We got to go to Midwest first, and then our last one is July 10th. Last home game will be at Christmas in July, so we'll have some Christmas themed stuff for the fans here. So should be a good time.
So it's been an amazing first 5 games, first 5-0 start in the USL 2 era for the club, seeming to go from strength to strength here. What can you say to get the folks out here for the USL game of the month? It's going to be right here at Royal Oak High School Stadium. What can you say? What can the fans expect if they get their butts out in the seats here?
On top of the great game days we put together for the kids, it's almost solely focused on kids and families here. So bringing the kids out, they have a great time. You can't get any better of a match than 2 undefeated teams if we're still there at that point. It's top level soccer for the area. Our prices are cheap, so families can come out. We're not trying to rip anybody off. We want everyone to come out here and enjoy it. So
one of the best cost-efficient selections you can have with your free time is come out to a county game. At just a few dollars gets you in for family entertainment and then some of the highest level soccer in the area. Definitely the best live entertainment here in Oakland County. Thank you for your hard work to get us
problem,
here.
Guys. Thanks for having me.
OCFC Extra impromptu interview. And
Bleed purple.
So fun moment there after the game here, but we do want to kind of catch everybody up if you haven't been tuned at OCFC. We all started on opening night. 4 out of the 5 games so far this season have been right here at the Purple Patch of Royal Oak High School Stadium, and all wins thus far, but the back half of the season on the road, which makes the final 2 games even more important. Here, table-topping battle between Oakland County FC and the Flint City Bucks, possibly an undefeated matchup, but a table topper for sure. And at the end of the season, bringing back a favorite, Christmas in July. What are your thoughts here as we move into this back half of the season?
Well, the Buck Hunt is always fun. It's a game that we look forward to every season, and with the heightened importance of it this year being the potentially undefeated matchup for control of the Great Lakes Division. We know playoff spots whittled down to just 1 guaranteed this season, so it could be all the marbles on the line for next Saturday's matchup. But first, there is that business to attend to with the trip out to Grand Rapids and Midwest United. I think Steve Walker's team has proven that they have what it takes at this point. It's just a matter of executing game in, game out, keeping everybody fit and firing. We've seen what this team can present with the scoreline of tonight as we sit here on Saturday night after a big win over Lansing. But I would just hope to continue to see more of that as we head into the second half of this season.
Yep, this special edition of OCFC Extra here at just about the midway point. Coming up next on this episode, we have interviews right after the final whistle. Man of the match, Braden Stevanovic. Top performer at the back in the wonderful defensive unit, Nick Wilson, in his second start in front of the hometown fans. And then Coach Steve Walker After that, stick around because we'll have a call to action to those bleeding purple. Try to collect some memories. Stick with us after the post-game interviews here on OCFC Extra. Welcome on in post-game with one of our players of the match, the player of the match, Braden Stevanovic. 2 of the 6 goals that Oakland County FC scored to go 5-0 tonight with the big win over Lansing. How did that feel?
It felt great. I mean, finally to have a multiple scoring game and get a couple points because I was a little bit behind at first, so it's nice to catch up.
Yeah, in the first part of the second half, there was a lot of shots, you and your teammates, kind of a shooting gallery. Talk us through that process of kind of getting from frustration of missing to then finding the opportunities to score.
Well, I mean, with them being a man down, it was bound to happen, so we just had to keep our heads and keep trading chances, and it's really how we went into it.
So, big win, 6-0, might actually be a club record. It certainly is the biggest goal scoring tally in the USL2 for Oakland County FC. Busy week ahead, road trip to Grand Rapids, and then a battle for the top of the division against the Bucks. How do you go from this win? Obviously, we want to have fun now, but how do you transfer that into 2 big games later in this week?
Oh, we just got to carry the momentum, and we know they're going to be, I think personally, better opponents because just from playing them from before, I know they're tougher. So just carry the momentum and just keep it going with the goals.
What do you got, Mitch?
Coach has got more options than ever this year to choose from, especially in the attacking positions. How has that competition spurred you guys all on? And because it seems like everybody is fit and firing right now.
Yeah, it's just good to know that you have guys that are not selfish. Like if I were to sit the bench one game, I'm cheering for my teammates, and I know they're doing the same for me. So it's all good camaraderie with the boys.
Vibes are high. Who are the guys that really bring that energy and keep the team momentum going strong?
Definitely our captain, Colin. I know he wasn't here today, but he's a big part of it. Rob, him as well. I think those 2 are just the most influential on our team, as well as Marco Matovsky. Can't forget him. He's he's big vibes. Coach. So yeah, coach.
Yeah. So before we let you go and celebrate with your team, any thoughts on kind of the mix of the team? We got lots of great local guys with a mix of guys coming in from different areas. Young guys mixing in with experience. What can you guys say about the group in general before we head into a busy period here?
I mean, with the big group of guys, it's just good to assimilate very quickly. And since we have a good core group of guys like Colin and me and Marco, we've been playing here for a couple seasons. I think we do a good job of just getting the boys out, not only for practices, but we do workouts together. Sauna, doing all that extracurricular stuff. So we're making sure that we're tight as a team off the field so it can translate on the field.
Well, congratulations. Man of the match getting 2 goals. Braden Stevanovic, tonight's player of the game.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome on in. Post-game after a 6-0 win in favor of the men in purple. And one of the top performers of the game, Nick Wilson, second start in front of the hometown fans. Big win. How did that feel?
Felt awesome. I mean, for me, it's taken a little bit. I had an injury, so I'm just getting the legs going again. But I'm happy to play a role in the big victory and to move the team to 5-0. So I'm just happy.
So 5 games in, all W's, and only 1 goal from open play in the season. What about this group is working well to keep goals out of the net?
I think it's just a commitment from the group. We have a lot of quality players from different places, and honestly, everyone kind of just doing their part. Everyone's willing to do their role, and I think it's shown so far. So,
what was the moment that in the game where you knew that the County were in control, that you were going to have the upper hand?
I think pretty early on, we had a few chances, and I was like, okay, as long as we put these chances away, we're gonna kind of punish them. And then second half, you saw we came out. Obviously, we were a man up. We had a whole little chance that we could have put away. We didn't, and then I think once that third one went in, I was like, all right, that was the nail in the coffin, and we were pretty set.
Yeah, I asked Braden, how do you get past that frustration? Because I saw a couple players when there was a couple misses kind of get a little agitated. How do top performing players kind of battle through that to find success?
I think at times it can be difficult. Obviously, you're not the one who maybe missed the chance, but you don't know when you're going to make mistakes. So it's always important, just next play mentality, pick up your guys and you go again. So I think as long as you keep that in mind, I think you just keep going. And obviously we found it back in the net, and then the floodgates open. So I think it's a good mentality to have.
Got something, Mitch?
You guys cover for each other so well, Rocco Delgadice making runs and just the cover that you guys present for each other. Whenever one player steps forward, you guys step back into that shell. Is that through training? I'm sure you guys hanging out off the field helps as well. Tell us a little bit about that and how that all just kind of builds together to make it easier when it comes to the 90 minutes on the field.
Yeah, I think it definitely helps that we live together. So we've built a lot of chemistry in a short amount of time. I also think just kind of the communication on the field it's been big. He's a big communicator. I'm a big communicator, so it helps. Like if I'm stepping, I call it. He drops. I think it also helps that like we both have, I guess, high soccer IQ. So we kind of know like the one steps, one drop. So a little bit of everything. But I think just kind of living together also helps. You kind of get to know the guy really well.
And you mentioned that third goal felt like the nail in the coffin. How hard is it as a defender when it feels like the result is in hand to still really stay focused and maintaining that clean sheet?
Yeah, at times it can be tough for sure because even today we're up a man. It seems as if like, all right, the game is kind of like mellowing out and we have it in control. But I think it's important to stay switched on because all of a sudden they get the one goal back and the game's jumping to life again. So I think it's just something that, it's a constant thing. Like I remind Rocco, he reminds me, the guys around me, you just kind of stay on top of each other and help each other out.
So you're saying that constant communication between your teammates and your back line, brethren, are kind of what keeps the blanket all together. So 6-0 win tonight. 2 big games coming up. What can you say? Are you feeling like you're into the groove here as we get into this busy period and towards a lot of road games?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling good. I think the group is feeling good and positive after a 6-0 win. Obviously, the next thing we can do is just focus on training on Monday and then getting back to work, and then we take one game at a time.
Well, Nick Wilson, thank you so much.
Cheers.
One of our top performers, a 6-0 victory in favor of Oakland County FC. This man, Nick Wilson, had a big part to play in it. Welcome back in. Oakland County FC 6, Lansing City Football 0. Coach Steve Walker, what do you have to say about that performance?
Yeah, good. I just said to the guys before then, I thought the first 10 minutes it was going to make for a long second half with the amount of chances that we were missing. And we were still creating, obviously, good chances. But then, you could see that they were starting to tire, the one man down. And again, some great goals, capped off with an unbelievable strike from Naeem. So, yeah, very pleased. Very pleased.
Was that something? Well. Yeah, Naeem Robinson, a young player, came in late. Has only got about a dozen minutes in his county tally. What can you say about him? And did you know he had that strike in his locker?
He's shown little flashes here and there. He came in for the first couple of days, then he had to go out of town for his sister's graduation. Then he missed the game because he had his brother's graduation. So he's kind of slowly getting into the mix in training, and he's shown a little bit of glimpses. I think in the last game at Ann Arbor, he created a couple of chances himself, but I think today was really, and his coming out party really. I mean, that was a fantastic strike. I got to watch it again when I get home. But.
You got a lot of options going forward this year, Coach. This is your third year, second year under the new leadership and the full coaching staff. Do you feel like you're just now hitting on all cylinders?
Yes, we're still. I mean, obviously, the crazy part about this is we did all this without our captain, who just made USL Team of the Month. So that's an even scarier prospect right there. But yeah, I mean, we're getting goals from all different places. The guys are starting to fire well. I think defensively we've been fantastic. I mean, like it was a hard choice, obviously, to make Braden man of the match with how well Nick played. I thought Nick Wilson was brilliant. I thought Rocco played well. I thought Moshe played well. I thought Travis played well when he came in. I think overall the back line, Romeo, and obviously Rob making some big saves as well. So yes, I think we're starting to get there. Obviously we've got a huge week ahead of us. These next 2 games, I think, really will kind of define how the season's going to go for us. So.
Yeah, tell us more about that. Obviously, having a good time in the locker room after a 6-0 win. We'll have to look through the history books, but I'm sure that's probably the biggest league win, if nothing else. So how do you celebrate and then look to the serious business coming up this week?
So they've got tomorrow, obviously they'll do a recovery tomorrow. We have Monday, Tuesday training, obviously big game, away game Wednesday. And obviously just managing the legs, managing this is where the squad really comes into fruition. That's I think obviously will show our depth this week. Against 2 very good teams, the 2 top teams in the league last year. So, for us, we're taking it one game at a time. You know, the guys are flying right now. You know, they're playing very well. They're coming together. But even the guys that didn't get in tonight, you know, they were kind of supporting on the sidelines and really pushing the guys that were on the field. So, yeah, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, we're getting ready for Wednesday, and we'll go again.
Well, congratulations, Coach, on the 5-0 start. As we wrap things up, and really love to experience the aftermath of a 6-0 win. Congratulations, Coach, and may they continue.
Yep, thank you.
Welcome back, OCFC Extra mid-season special. Great to hear from Coach Steve Walker, and then players Nick Wilson and Braden Stevanovic off of his brace. Before we wrap this up and hype up the next home games, we have a kind of a call to action. The second half of the season, largely on the road as we celebrate our 10th season bleeding purple as a club. So a bit of a call to action. Submit your favorite memory, because I know I have a number of favorite memories being involved with the team. So submit your favorite memory if you have purple in your heart. Maybe reach out to on social media across any of the club socials with your favorite Oakland County FC memory. We'd love to kind of scatter those through this back half of the season as it's on the road.
Yeah, it really is. The interactivity will be heightened as we really do celebrate this 10th season of OCFC. I've got some favorite memories that certainly spring to mind. A couple of them involve big hats like the one that I'm wearing. But we'd love to hear from you all, whether you've been a fan since the inaugural season 2016, or if you just came out for the first time or are yet to come out to a match. We'd love to see you, and we'd love to hear about your favorite memories supporting the boys in purple.
If you come out to a game at Royal Oak High School Stadium, one of the favorite banners this year reminds me of one of our favorite memories. You might see a purple Pokemon with the words, "Don't mind us," and that's a correlation of an old road trip with a winning scream to the heavens from this guy, and then some of our younger and newer fans making the banner, connecting all the dots. And we'd love to hear stories like that from you guys. So submit those to Oakland County FC's social media. We'd love to decorate the So please, if you have purple in your heart, submit your favorite memory of the last 10 years of action for Oakland County FC to decorate this back half of the season that started so promisingly. So for myself, Robert Kerr, Mitch Gatsky, would love to see you out as Oakland County FC take on the Flint City Bucks next weekend right here at Royal Oak High School Stadium. So remain brave, bleed purple, and enjoy your soccer.